My name is Amber Reed, R-E-I-D, birthday 12/27/90. I'm turning 32, but like I'm almost positive my like mental age, like my brain is stuck at 17. I'm actually starving, so okay, yes, I troll. Whatever, Trollin has entered the chat. I'm totally fine with a clickbait title because you guys know I love me a clickbait title. You're not paying attention to your health, you don't care about your health, you don't care about your body, you want to die, you could have ate healthy, chose not to, do you really need to go on vacation, you need to buy health insurance instead. I just don't want to hear it.
No one cares!
Hey guys, guten Abend aus Deutschland, good evening from Germany. I think at this point we all agree it's pretty redundant to even react to vlogs that Chantal and Amber post anymore because they are on the fast track to the incinerator. They don't care about their lives. There's no diet going on. They don't watch what they eat. They sit for the most part. And again, we have another thumbnail here where Amber is sitting on her butt, playing cards, of course, because why not have only sedentary activities. And so let's just blow through this one. It's only 9 minutes long because minimum effort, of course, put into this one. What I ate today off track is the title, Takeout Edition vlog. And again, pretty redundant. We know she overeats every day. She's using most of her very much lowered income on food because she invests into her body size increasing or at least staying the same, and we see that in front of us. And so let's see what she shoveled in her mouth this time. Shrek shirt on, the big hoops, of course, because you can't see her ears anymore. Greasy roots and the dry shampoo brushed through her entire length of the hair. And so, yeah, let's see what she had to say.
Hello, welcome
Hey.
to a new vlog. So this vlog is gonna be like a normal vlog, but I'm also gonna add in here what I ate today. So this is a completely off-track day.
I don't know who this is supposed to serve, like come and at it from her point of view, except for she needs money, because who is this helping in the community, except for the feeders? And there are not as many as non-feeders. I would like to just venture that guess. And so Chantal and Amber are both obsessed by food. That's how they spend the majority of their days and nights, sitting on their asses, shoveling unhealthy foods in. And so they need to share that because they have nothing else left.
Because starting tomorrow, I'm getting back on track.
No, you're not.
And I will show you guys what that looks like more.
No, you won't. No, I take that back. You will try to make it seem like you're on track, but you're not gonna lose any weight. That is not my prediction. That is going from what we've seen on your channel. You have absolutely no more control over what you do with your life.
So, because it's gonna be like a little bit of a series. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it'll go badly because nobody believes you anymore.
But I figured I would show you guys like how I'm eating when I literally am not thinking about my weight.
So a 600-pounder finds that it's interesting to their audience to show themselves eat. Is that more likely? Or is it more likely that since she eats all day and night anyway, might as well let the camera run and put that up as some content?
Whatsoever, like at all. I thought it would be more authentic to do that instead of just like jumping into a weight loss series, because I do want you guys to see like how it looks truly off track for me.
We can see that you and Chantal frequently show the unhealthy foods that you ingest. And look, you don't even have to say anything about what you eat, and the same goes for Chantal. We are aware of the fact that you're not eating healthy foods at all because you look sickly and you keep expanding in size. And so you mentioning what you eat or showing what you eat is redundant.
So we're gonna have that, and we're also gonna have just like a regular vlog. So let's get into it. All right, so I ordered food. So here is my first meal.
Yeah, they don't get that the bags in front of the microphone are annoying to the audience. So I'm gonna cut this out.
So I got Five Guys, actually.
How many burgers?
So I got their regular size Cajun fry, which I
Yeah, of course she's gonna eat fries. She has no worries when it comes to her health.
never finished the fries. I never finished the burger either, which
That's a lie.
I'll definitely show you guys that. So for the cheeseburger,
There you go. There it is. Look how she's licking her lips already.
I got mayo, jalapeno,
Nobody cares about that. I don't know why her and Chantal are still doing that.
onion. So that's everything that's on there. Tastes so good. And
Yeah, I'm gonna use that timestamp. Even though she didn't bite it, she's definitely eating it. And of course, the Diet Coke. Both of them, Chantal and her, have said that they need to drink more water and lay off the sodies, and they just can't stop. It's like watching addicts continue going until they croak.
then for the drink, I just got a Diet Coke. So when my Uber delivered the food,
We were talking about that in the comment section with the tornadoes that were being reported in the state of Oklahoma. I can't wait to get to the point where, or I can't wait to see what she does with that when the Uber Eats drivers no longer drive around, because there's one tornado warning after another. Because what is she gonna do? Start planting veggies in the garden?
I was expecting a guy, and it was actually my original Uber driver's wife. It's because he broke his leg.
She knows them already because they come over every single day.
I was like, oh my God. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a 30% tipper when it's on Uber.
Doubt it. Strongly doubt it.
Like, I just have that automatically set. But for some reason, that made me feel really bad, so I tipped a little extra. All right. All right, so I'm going to eat this. I'm probably going to watch, like, Grey's Anatomy or something, and then
Yeah, of course you're gonna sit your ass down. Well, of course, when you eat, you sit down. You usually don't have a burger walking around, you know?
I'll show you guys what I don't finish, because every time I get Five Guys, I never finish my food. Y'all, I tell you, they give you so many fries. I always just empty them in the bag, but that is all the fries I have left. Like,
Yeah, until you turn off the camera and then shovel them in. What does Chantal call it? Double fisting fries.
it's just so wasteful, but it's...
Yeah, but hey, you got the dough. You got, for whatever reason, you have these supporters out there that pay for memberships on your channel. Otherwise, I have no idea how you still make it off the money you make it off of YouTube, according to Social Blade. And again, Social Blade is more of a ballpark thing, but dude, I have no idea how you guys stay this large eating mainly takeout food. I have no idea.
a lot, and I'm over it.
But for those of you that have a membership on her channel, this is what your hard-earned dollars pay for.
And then here's how much of the burger that I've left.
Yeah, before you turn off the camera and finish the rest.
So I'm finished with this.
No, you're not.
Okay, guys, so I'm actually going to my grandma's today. I think
Yeah, and you're gonna sit around, play cards. We already saw that in the thumbnail. Nice life for a senior.
we're gonna play some cards. So I'm getting ready for that. So I have everything that I need.
Except you didn't take a shower.
Say hello to me from the back.
Yeah, shaking that shelf butt. She'll never lose weight.
Do my typical checks around the apartment. If you know, then you know. Versace, which
Take a shower. Take a shower.
is my all-time favorite. It is the bright crystal.
You just, I know you hate your grandmother and your mother. You've made that clear in so many vlogs before, but body odor and trying to overpower it with very strong perfume, you must really hate them extra now.
Yeah, something about this perfume. Chef's kiss.
As if you know what a chef is and what he stands for. He or she.
It's also grocery shopping day, so this is how I get my groceries back into my apartment.
Yeah, because carrying them would burn extra calories that she's not willing to let go of. She's trying to hold on to all of them.
I actually am buying off of Amazon a specific like grocery cart for people who live in apartments
Yeah, of course. Has it delivered. Okay.
because I'm tired of using my suitcase.
I know. Otherwise,
Wait a minute, hold up. I know you ain't over here making a duck face. Girl, I done told you about the duck face.
Duck face at her grandmother's place that she threw under the bus.
I moved in with my grandma with my mom, and my grandma was so, oh my god. She would lie about having cancer, and she would lie about everything, and she was cheating on my grandpa. It was just a mess, like a hardcore mess. My mom was rarely there, and I had to deal with some issues with my grandpa that I do not want to talk about. It was kind of traumatizing to be.
Yeah, absolutely unbelievable how desperate Chantal and Amber are to do this. In yesterday's live stream, she drags the, what does Gusta call him? Salabat, into the whole walking thing. And then they must have had a fight along the way, because then she got to hold the camera and the waddling just made me seasick. And here is the woman that finds it in her to beat up her own elderly mother and do drugs for decades on end and commit all the crimes going along with that. She's also the woman that never got to teach Amber what a decent human being would do in certain situations, and so the combination of both of them, interesting.
250.
Of course. Man, these vlogs are just full of just trolling non-stop.
And here I put coffee.
Yeah, don't care about their pets. Just like they don't care about themselves.
No, Mom, turn around.
Oh.
No, flip it. The red has to be on top. Is the red on top?
Upside down?
Could have taken it out, but nope, she finds that funny probably.
What do you mean the red has to be on top?
Okay, it's recording.
Oh, like that.
Good. Mom.
Is the elderly woman we just saw actually the one that Amber's mom beat up? Is that her mom? I don't know.
Oh, there we go.
And there she is without filters on. Yeah, she's definitely 600. Look how they're all drinking Coke, Sprite, they don't care. Doing drugs, drinking alcohol, smoking.
I just want to get like a
I
like
need
B-roll,
one card.
so I'm not gonna like say
No, we
anything.
don't. I don't want like this.
Oh,
I get it. I thought you knew how to shuffle, Amber.
I'm editing that out. I do.
Oh, you can't.
They probably got a little something something in their Sprite and Coke, huh? Sounds like.
You can't show that you have some type of character flaw that you can shuffle perfect.
Mom, my
Okay, guys, don't get me started on character flaws.
character flaw is my fat. Okay.
Her fat is her character flaw? No. I don't even have to mention her body, and I could rant about her personality for 2 hours easy, without preparation.
Who's winning?
In life, you are most definitely not, and neither is anybody in your family. Man, hey, but can you blame me? I mean, every once in a while I get these comments like, don't you feel bad? No, nope. The answer is absolutely not. Not a little bit. And that is because of all the trolling. And imagine there are so many people that are seriously interested in losing weight, get to a channel like that, catch her in a moment where she is holding a TED Talk about what you should not be doing when you want to lose weight. But at the same time, while everybody else is trying to lose weight, she's packing on the pounds and talking about weight loss ideas. So that is a slap in everybody's face. And so no, I don't feel bad at all. Mm-mm. There she is, posing. Her mother is approving of that. They're all just a bunch of losers.
Amberlynn is.
They could try to impress the audience with things that maybe other people cannot do, but no. They do what millions out there do, is waste away their lives and laugh along the way. Okay, and in Amber's case, try to get paid for showing how she's just wasting her life away.
So, what's going on
0 sugar, my butt.
here?
Alright, you guys, so I just went grocery shopping.
I see a lot of snacks. A lot of stuff that you can just throw in the microwave because you're so busy. I get it.
I'm probably
And more Sprite, of course.
not going to do a haul, but if you guys want to look.
I don't want to see a haul. We know you have no idea what it takes to get healthy. Are those Pop-Tarts on the right or Uncrustables? Yeah, sure. Nothing but empty carbs and preservatives.
All of like the really healthy stuff is down below, I promise.
Yeah, of course it is. Oh, I see broccoli. So you might not be lying 100% here. Yeah, you're doomed. You're on your way to the incinerator. Not just on the way, on the fast track.
I got a lot of produce in there.
Yeah, of course. People usually put that at the bottom and smash it with all the other items. Sure.
I'm not lying, I promise.
You are lying.
Okay, so
Dude, you look even bigger than when you bought that damn suitcase.
alright, so found the suitcases. This one's kind of cute, but she looks a little small. This is the one, folks. Let's do it.
What is your deal? And of course showing the whole body because that's gonna make everybody talk about her. That's the only way she has left to flaunt her grotesque looks.
I'm about to open my suitcase. It is so freaking heavy,
Why, you rolled it. How would you know how heavy it is?
but it's full of grocery.
Full of grocery. Uh-huh.
And then I'll just lay it down. I promise you, this just makes life so much easier.
Yeah, you're a lazy kind of a person. You know what would also help? And it would also help with your backache because you have, you know, this wheelbarrow of biomass that you keep shoveling out of the way every time you take a step, just like Chantal does. It would help if you got your groceries in a backpack. Do you know what I'm saying? That would make you walk upright. It would help with the posture. It would burn extra calories, but no, they're all order food, have food delivered, don't prepare food. They're all about the, you know, getting to the fast end.
And then when I'm done putting away my groceries, Rarital Gray thinks that this is her new home.
Okay, noted.
So that card game you saw me playing at my grandma's house is called Crazy Bee.
I wasn't even paying attention. I was just basically laughing the whole time.
And that game has been in the family for, I can't even tell you how long. And every single time I tell someone about that game, they're like, what? I've never heard of it. It's very similar to Phase 10. Like, it's so crazy to be sitting there with...
Yeah, no, she's yelling into the microphone. I'm gonna skip ahead. Okay, of course I can't cut this out. Gosh darn it.
the way that we all have changed and have grown into, like, better people.
Again, I would like to point at Amber Lynn's mom's rap sheet, where I saw the last entry in 2017, 7 years ago, and this one here has not changed at all. She's a horror of a human being when it comes to interacting with others, and with dealing with semi-challenges in life, such as her caretaker taking off, and she gets bitter about that. You gotta imagine on what level of evil you have to be and how bitter about life. But yeah, go off.
And we all have such good relationships together. Like,
Mm-hmm. Let the first tornado warnings come for 2 days in a row, and mommy says she's not coming over to take you to Walmart, and the Uber Eats drivers don't run. Let's see how good of a relationship you have then.
I love it. It's a beautiful thing. My
Yeah, it would be a beautiful thing if it was true.
mom's boyfriend was also there, so out of the four of us, my grandma won. Me and my grandma were neck and neck for the win, but she got it. So I'm about to have 2 of these
Told ya.
Uncrustables. It's peanut butter and grape jelly sandwich. They're so good. And a sun-kissed orange, 0 sugar.
Yeah, eating like she has no care in the world.
Okay, you guys. So it is time for my next meal.
And you best believe that they went out for dinner or lunch, whatever, for food.
I got Taco Bell. I got it.
So is this all the same day? Yeah, she called it what I ate today. And so this is all in one day. It's beginning to make me sick to my stomach to just imagine what their stomachs look like. They're nonstop stretching them. They're nonstop eating really fatty foods and unbelievable where they fit all that stuff.
Order of their cinnamon twists. My hair is all up in it. Cinnamon twists. I actually have not had these since I was probably like a teenager from what I can remember. So let's try one.
Uh-huh. There it is. And the diabetes knuckles.
It literally,
Is she wearing her feeder necklace today?
the texture reminds me of freeze-dried candy. I got one taco. It is just the nacho taco one. I don't know. It's the nacho
So we used to call it mukbang. Now we're calling it what I ate today.
cheese taco shell, which is what I prefer. And then I got a black bean burrito with, I think I asked for like French fries and onion on the inside.
How many calories is that, Amber? Didn't you get yourself a food journal? I mean, today's page must be full, right? Like, if you look at just the format of that food journal, today's page must be completely full. But how many calories? You probably don't worry about that, do ya?
I took a bite of my food and I forgot. I'm also drinking some water.
Oh, who cares? And the duck lips with the water. After we see her down all that Sprite and get more Sprite and more Dr. Pepper. You're not fooling anyone.
So I don't usually get drinks when I order from Uber. I mean, I have before. It has happened, but it's not really something I do.
You didn't have to also, but then again, what were the choices? Drinking Sprite or Dr. Pepper? Dude, you guys are all off the rails.
Kind of just like gives me the creeps a little bit. All right, you guys. So I am getting ready to go to bed. I'm done eating for the night.
Hey, that was enough food, and we all know that that was not everything you ate that day.
And if I have anything to drink, it'll be out of this water bottle here.
You better not eat anything solid for 2 to 3 weeks.
So I kind of enjoyed reading off some questions that you guys left in my comment section and my
That's usually what she wants to talk about, and so nobody asked that. She just sells it under the code of my audience wants to know.
last video. So I want to do that again for you guys at the end of this.
And the reason we know that is because it's the same questions over again over the years, usually relating to reaction channels or how she loses weight when she's not losing weight at all.
This one. It was actually life.
I love how the filter is in place, and somebody asked me in the comments, here's my answer to that. Look at her here, and look at her sitting at her grandma's place. Round face, 5-pound chin, and look at her now.
Plus Cindy, who I saw do this. I love her videos personally. I think they're just so, I don't know, something super like comforting about them. I relate to her in so many different ways. But anyways, I saw her do
Oh, I bet you do. I bet you do.
this at the end of her vlogs. I was like, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna steal that from her. And I was just afraid.
Yeah, you're known to be a content thief. I almost said stealer. That would have been funny.
To like say her name in my last video because like I don't want people to go hate on her. That's just what people do.
But when they're associated with you, people usually go and hate on the people you are associated with, and you know it, and yet you can't keep people's names out of your mouth or their rap sheet.
And I hate it. Okay, so let's get into some of the questions.
Sure, hit me.
So what I do is I go to my YouTube studio,
I do not care. What is the first question?
go to the comments, and then I go to just contains questions. So anything with a question mark gets put in here.
Okay, you explained that in your last vlog, so just hit me.
First question is, how much Delta 8 you doing over there? They actually said girly pop. How much Delta 8 you doing over there with like a laughing cry emoji? Quite a bit. Does Delta 8 make you binge? It does for me. Does it for you? So Delta 8 is a wannabe THC. I mean, it has THC in it. I don't want to get into details, but it's just legalized like marijuana, kind of. And yes, I actually had to quit, and that was hard for me because I think I kind of started to rely on it. I woke up and I was excited to take one, and I couldn't go to bed without one. It was becoming a crutch. When I had anxiety or things felt heavy, I would take one, and it was becoming sort of an addiction. I have quit. I no longer take Delta 8 anymore because it was causing my binging to get way worse, because I was getting to a point where I was getting pretty high, and like I would just mindlessly eat and eat and eat all day. So I was taking a lot of Delta 8, and like I said, it was like I was obsessed with it. I relied on it. I relied on it a lot, and I wouldn't really film while high. Actually, I might have a couple times, not many, but I ended up quitting Delta 8 while taking Ozempic, and I think that was a really big thing that also helps, because Delta 8 was making me so freaking hungry, and then like stopping it plus starting Ozempic, it was very helpful.
You know.
Not gonna lie,
You do lie, but I believe it.
last week I stopped vaping Delta 8 for like 6 days, and I was like, you know, this girly pop kind of misses it. So
You're not a girly pop at all. You are, if anything, the exact opposite of a girly pop.
I started doing it again. The
Yeah, because why worry about your health?
purchasing of an excessive amount of journals is trolling, right? Like, what the hell, lol. No, it's not trolling. I just really like writing. I like pen to paper, very old school like that.
What ifs? Moving on.
What's the point of playing bingo if you don't keep up with the numbers being called? I do. What?
Oh, she's high right now.
Okay, so the last question is, Amber, there are whole ass compilations of you talking about your childhood and bashing your parents. What are you talking about? You have blamed them for your problems for years. Does she
Yeah.
think we'll forget? I actually talked to my mom about this today, because a lot of people have been like, you've been bashing your parents, and I'm like, no, I haven't.
And yes, you have. I only didn't have a whole lot of time that day. Otherwise, I would have dug for more clips, but those are the ones that I could remember right off the top of my head.
And then I started feeling like, oh my gosh, have I? And
Yes, you have, and it's documented on your channel.
that's not something I ever want to come across as doing, like ever.
Okay, but if the shoe fits, you're gonna have to wear it, and you definitely bashed your entire family on your channel for monetary gain for years. Not in every single vlog, but for years. It never crossed your mind that maybe that's a bad thing to do, and that maybe one day you've alienated everybody around you so much that you're gonna have to tuck tail and run back to your family. That thought probably never crossed your mind.
And my mom has seen a lot of my videos a fair share of them. And she says that everything I've ever said has just been me sharing my story.
But that is just her sucking up to you. I'm not sure why. Maybe she feels that her health is gonna decline before yours does more. And so you guys are just sucking up to each other just to make sure that there's one person left that will take care of the other.
And how I viewed it. I think it's crazy that like when people open up about their past, people automatically assume that it's bashing. No.
Opening up is different. It seemed like she was getting a kick out of it every single time and making herself sound like a victim. And I personally think it's okay to talk about one's past, but you have to, pay attention to the wording a little bit, or how, you come off. And you came off as a bitch that throws anybody under the bus that has ever crossed your path.
Oh, I'm literally just sharing who I am and why I am.
Yes, and you are a very cold-blooded person. And so you shared that part of you where you just don't care about others, not even your family.
The way I am. I think a really good example of that is like my 600-pound life. They always have that scene right in the beginning of it where the person who's on the show is talking about their past and like what they went through as a child. And sometimes they go into a lot of detail. Does that mean they're bashing? No, you're literally just sharing your story.
Well, she still doesn't get it. She has no idea what about how she said it was bashing. Because there's talking about your own story, and then there's adding information that doesn't need to be there because it's nobody's business, because it's unrelated to what you experienced, right? And you don't get it. I'm not even going to bother explaining it because my audience is bright enough to get that you've been bashing your family and ex-girlfriends and everybody that's ever crossed your path on your channel.
Anyways, I'm gonna go though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Thanks for Nothing. Another, what, 30 minutes down the drain, but it's fine. It's fine. We're just here to witness what these women are doing, being completely delusional and treating their bodies like they have 5 more lined up. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's that they're treating themselves that way because by now they hate their existences so much. We frequently talk about it in my comment section, how imagine what kind of choice you have in life when your excessive body weight pins you to a couch, to a pillow mountain, or to a gaming chair that you probably had to take the armrests off to even fit into it anymore. Because why else would Chantal complain about the width of the seats on airplanes when she is having every mukbang, or almost every mukbang except for the one she has in a car where she sits on one ass cheek because she can't fit sitting down straight anymore? Why would she complain about the width of the seats on planes when she doesn't mind the armrests? And so I'm assuming the armrests are gone. This one here eats on a couch. We saw that, always in front of the TV watching stuff, because why think about things? Why go inwards? Why live a conscious life when you can live off of the dime of everybody out here and troll them and continue to just be on the fast track to the incinerator? And with that said, I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching this. I'll see you in my next one. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.